Today we are here with Tracy Jennings, a neonatal nurse practitioner. Our goal today is to find out what life is like as a nurse and how she made it to where she is today.
Hi, I'm Tracy Jennings. I am the lead neonatal nurse practitioner at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital in the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit.
How did you become a neonatal nurse?
So my journey into this career actually started when I was a little girl. I always knew that I wanted to be a nurse. I just did not know what kind of nurse I wanted to be until I went through nursing school, and then I had children of my own. Two of them being in the NICU. One died in the NICU and one survived and came home. And at that point I realized that I felt like that I had something special to offer family members who were going through life or death in the NICU of their children, and I felt that I could empathize with them and see both sides of the story. That is what started my career as a neonatal nurse.
What is a neonatal nurse?
A neonatal nurse is a nurse who takes care of newborns through 30 days of life in the neonatal period.
What was your first nursing position?
My first job as a neonatal nurse was at Geisinger Medical Center. I was a bedside nurse where I took care of infants on a daily basis. Then from there, I became a transport nurse where I was on a specialized team to take care of babies, and we flew out to get them on the helicopter. We also went out by ambulance if the weather was bad. From there, I went back to school for my master's and became a neonatal nurse practitioner, which is what I do now.
What is your favorite part of your job?
The big part of my job is probably holding the babies when they get better, feeding the babies, although we don't get to do that very often, not in my role currently. The least favorite part of my job is, I wouldn't say the least favorite, but the hardest part of my job is walking a family through the death of their child. And being there with them and experiencing it with them.
How do you separate work and home?
That's a little tricky, that's difficult. I have trained myself over these years that I've been doing this to leave work behind me. When I walk out of the hospital, work is left behind. I have an hour commute, so that is my time to decompress and to think about things and debrief in my own head how the day went. And by the time I get home, I'm ready to tackle things at home.
How do you break up the repetitive nature of your job?
I personally have found other things to become involved in within work. One of those is being an outreach education provider. I go out to mostly Amish communities within central Pennsylvania and teach the Amish how to resuscitate babies, because most of them do not come to the hospital. I also am a member of Project Echo, which is an online version of outreach education where anybody can zoom in, and there is a panel of us who present different topics and answer questions to outlying pediatricians, nurses, nurse practitioners, anybody who's interested in learning more about neonatal resuscitation.
Do you have any advice for aspiring nurses?
Yes, I would probably say work hard, stay strong, stay motivated, keep true to your thoughts and desires as to what you want to do. Know that it's not always easy, that there's going to be bad days, there's going to be good days, but the reward is seeing your patient go home healthy and happy and with a happy family.